story of the legend of Lake Toba begins with an orphaned young man named Toba who lives in North Sumatra. He is a farmer and sometimes fishes in the river near his house to sell at the market. One day, he fished in the river and not long after, his hook of his fishing rod was eaten by a fish. Sure enough, Toba caught a large goldfish and then took the fish home. When he got home, suddenly the fish he broke turned into a beautiful woman and said, "Sir, I am someone who has been cursed by God for breaking the rules. I will turn into a human when someone touches me. Please, sir, give me a place to stay." Toba, who was still stunned, agreed to the beautiful woman's request for help. They got to know each other, and finally Toba fell in love with her. Toba married this beautiful woman, and she officially became Toba's wife. They spent their days happily. One day, the wife became pregnant. She told Toba her husband about her pregnancy. However, his wife put forward conditions that Toba had to comply with. The condition is that whatever happens when their child is born, Toba must not even call their child fish child. No matter how angry Toba is with his child, he cannot scold his child by mentioning his mother's origins. Toba agreed to these terms. The child was finally born. It turned out that his wife gave birth to a boy. Toba was very happy with the birth of his first child and gave his child the name Samosir. Samosir grew up to be a healthy child. Unfortunately, Samosir is a little lazy. Even when asked by his mother to deliver food to his father's field, Samosir often refused. Until one day, Samosir was forced by his father to deliver lunch to his father. With a lazy face and walking reluctantly, he went to the fields. On the way, Samosir felt very hungry and he decided to stop for a moment to eat the provisions he had brought. Even though the food was actually for the father, Samosir didn't finish the food. He still left a little for his father. Then, when he arrived at the field, Samosir gave the leftover food to his father. Toba, who was tired from working since morning and felt very hungry, finally opened the lunchbox that Samosir had brought. How shocked and angry Toba was when he saw that his lunch was just for leftovers and little food. Samosir also explained that on the way to the fields, he felt very hungry, so he decided to eat his father's food. Toba, who was hungry and could not control his emotion, finally got angry at Samosir and said, "You little fish child." Samosir, who heard Toba's word, was very surprised by his father's words. He ran home crying. When he got home, Samosir told him about what his father had said. Toba's wife was certainly very sad and disappointed, because her husband had broken the required promise. A few moments later, Samosir and his mother disappeared. Then the ground that Toba was standing on gushed out large amounts of water to form a lake. The lake is named Lake Toba. Then, the small island in the middle, which is believed to be where Samosir and his mother disappeared, was named Samosir Island. In this lake, it is also believed that a magical goldfish lives, which is the incarnation of Toba's wife. Thank you.